Good morning, friends. I was watching a podcast last night and this subject actually came up. How has receiving child support and government assistance impacted the attitudes of our Black mothers towards our Black fathers? If that makes sense. So watch this small clip. Think about your situation as a mother, as a father. And then, if you will, share your opinion, share your views. Let's talk about it.
The welfare department came to our home. They talked with my mother about moving into the housing project, but the stipulation was that my father could not be with us. They would put us into the housing project only if he left the state. My mother and father discussed it, and they decided that it was best for the 12 children for the father to leave the home. And that's how we got into the projects.
The welfare department had a rule that no able-bodied man could be in the house if a woman received aid for dependent children. If a man lost his job, he's looking for work, he still had to leave the home. And there was even a night staff of men who worked for the welfare department whose job was to go to the homes of the welfare recipients, and they searched to find if there was a man in the home. Sometimes men came back at night to be with their families. Some were found in the closet hiding.
Black fathers replaced by a system that we can now clearly see is a broken one. But Black mothers, we have to look at ourselves. Some of us have raised our children are out of the home. But we have wisdom enough to share some experiences with young mothers. Many of you are wanting husbands. Many of you are wondering why Black men are going to other races or choosing to not marry, wanting marriage, but choosing not to marry. And it's like we have this dark cloud over our community and we need to get out of it. How do we get out of it? The welfare system came in and spoke to the weaker vessel being the mother, and presented that mother with a lifestyle that was a bit more lavish than the one she had prior to having him. You see the direct attack? Why not help the family? Why did he have to leave? Both the mother and the father agreed to this in this particular situation, but I'm sure at that time there were fathers who didn't want that. But when you're looking at your hungry kids and you're looking at your downward situation, they broke that family. The government attacked the father directly. The government took the wife, took the mother, took the kids. This is his legacy. This is his legacy. This is all he has. And the government took that from him. Then made getting employment impossible in some situations, or at least very, very difficult. And we're not going to give you much money if we do give you employment. I mean, they directly attacked the father to make sure that he was not there, to make sure he was unable to build his legacy. They had a night staff that they hired just to make sure that he was outside of the home. I'm a Black woman. Ladies, let's unpack this. Let's see if we can come to a resolve to try to understand why our families have been destroyed and how we can get them back. We've got to talk about this. I am Donna Fields of OMG Beauty and Wellness Training, OMG Salon and Spa, and Power Woman. Power Woman, meaning I'm here to empower the world, impact communities, nurture, and build. Share some real dialogue and unpack situations that's impacting our communities. Let's talk here on Real Life Opinion. Your opinion matters.